What if I told you that you can build your own AI model today without being a hardcore coder? Yes, you heard that right. AI is no longer just for engineers sitting in labs or developers writing thousands of lines of code. Today, anyone such as students, artists, teachers, creators can build something smart and interactive using AI. Today, we'll be exploring Lovable AI, a no-code AI platform designed for beginners, students, and creators. Without any further ado, let's get started. So in this video, we'll begin by understanding what makes Lovable AI unique. We'll explore how AI can be personal, interactive, and fun, and why it's no longer just limited to coders. Today, anyone from students to creators can build their own AI models, and this is exactly what we are going to do. Next, we'll break down the basics of AI in the simplest way possible. After that, we'll roll up our sleeves and start building your first Lovable AI project. No coding experience required, and it'll be exciting to see your AI come to life. Once we have our project up and running, we'll explore how AI learns from data and makes predictions based on the patterns, and why understanding the training process is important for building better AI systems. So if you ever thought AI is complicated, stay with me. By the end of the video, you will have built your very own Lovable AI project. Also, a quick information. If you are excited about building intelligent creative systems like the Lovable AI projects, then the professional certificate course in Gen AI and Machine Learning is the perfect next step for you. Offered in the collaboration with the ENICT Academy, IIT Kanpur, this 11-month live and interactive program helps you move from simple AI experiments to mastering powerful technologies like Gen AI, Machine Learning, ChatGPT, and Hugging Face. You won't just learn theory, you will work on 15 plus real-world projects, hands-on labs, and attend live masterclasses delivered by experienced faculty from IIT Kanpur. By the end of the program, you will earn a prestigious certificate from IIT Kanpur, receive official Microsoft Azure AI badges, and get career support through Simplilearn's Job Assist program. If you are ready to go beyond building a basic project and start creating advanced industry-ready AI solutions, this is your opportunity. Check out the course link in the description box and pin comments and take the next step in your AI journey today. Before diving into the topic, let me ask you a quick question. What is the primary goal of artificial intelligence? A. To replace human creativity. B. To make machines capable of performing tasks that usually require human intelligence. C. To make machines self-aware. And D. To allow machines to experience emotions. Leave your answers in the comments below. So now, let's get started. So let's understand what makes Lovable AI so special. First, it's friendly and interactive. It's designed to engage users in a way that feels like human. Lovable AI doesn't just work. It interacts, it learns, and it becomes part of your world. Second, it empowers anyone, even non-coders, to create AI models. You don't need to be a programming expert to dive into the world of AI. With simple tools, you can build something amazing just like how you'd play around with a creative app. It also solves real-world problems in a fun and relatable way. Whether it's helping with travel plans or suggesting creative solutions, Lovable AI makes things easy and enjoyable. It turns complex technology into something that makes sense in your everyday life. And that's what makes it powerful. So the big question is coding required for Lovable? The answer is a clear no. You don't need to be a programmer to use the Lovable. You just need your ideas. So AI is no longer just for software engineers or data scientists. It's for everyone, whether you're a student, artist, entrepreneur, or just someone curious about the future of tech. For example, vibe coding is a big game changer for anyone who wants to create AI but is not familiar with traditional programming. It allows you to build AI projects using simple logic and drag and drop features, making AI accessible without writing complex code. Along with vibe coding, no-code platforms have revolutionized how you approach AI. These topics allow you to build AI models without a single line of code, allowing non-tech users to dive into AI development. Lovable AI is an excellent example of a no-code platform that helps you create interactive AI projects easily. The drag-and-drop interface allows you to create and train AI models without any coding. You don't need to worry about complex setup process. Just follow simple steps to bring your ideas to life. Lovable AI feels simple on the outside, but there's a powerful AI working underneath. So let's understand what AI actually is. So artificial intelligence is when machines are trained to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence, like recognizing faces, understanding speech, predicting outcomes, etc. Think about it. AI is already around you. When Siri recognizes your voices and responds, and when Netflix recommends you shows, when Google Maps predict traffic, and when Instagram suggests reels. AI is not magic. It's pattern recognition at scale. And here's the exciting part. You don't need to be a coder to start building. Tools today make AI visual and beginner-friendly. AI is not just for programmers anymore, it's for creators, and that's what makes it powerful. AI doesn't magically know what to do. Tools like Lovable AI improve and adapt because of something happening behind the scenes. That's where machine learning and deep learning comes into the picture. Now let's quickly understand how they work. Machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence that enables computer systems to learn patterns from the data and make predictions or decisions without being explicitly programmed by humans. Now here's where it gets interesting. AI is the big umbrella. Inside AI, there's machine learning. That's when machine learnings learn patterns from data instead of being explicitly programmed. And inside machine learning, there's deep learning. That's when we use neural networks, inspired by the human brain, to learn really complex patterns like images, voice, and language. Machine learning is easier to interpret and implement. It is much easier to understand. You can actually see the steps the model is taking to make the predictions. This makes it more transparent and predictable, especially when you're starting out in AI. Machine learning works well with the smaller data sets. You don't need millions of examples to train the model. It works just fine with a few thousand data points. This is perfect for cases where large data sets are not available or if you're working with a specific problem that doesn't need tons of data. Machine learning requires manual feature extraction. In machine learning, you must tell the model what to look for. For instance, if you're working with images, you might need to manually define what features such as edges, shapes, textures are important for the model to recognize. Now let's break down how AI actually works at its core. It follows three basic steps. Data. AI needs data to learn from. This can be anything such as images, text, numbers, or sounds. Training. Next, AI trains itself by analyzing that data. It looks for patterns, learns from them, and starts getting smarter over time. Next comes the prediction. After training, AI can predict or make decisions based on what it has learned. For example, if you feed it images of happy and sad faces, it will predict the emotion behind a new face. AI learns from data, you give it examples, it trains. Then it makes predictions. That's it. Data, training, and prediction. That's the cycle. Next comes the deep learning. Now let's talk about deep learning. The reason it's called deep is because the neural network has many layers: input layer, hidden layers, and output layers. These layers helps the model learn simple patterns first and then more complex patterns step by step. It learns features automatically from the data. In machine learning, you have to manually tell the system what to look for. For example, if you're building a model to detect cats in images, you might need to define features like edges, shapes, or textures. But with deep learning, you don't need to do that. The model figures out the important features on its own. Second, deep learning performs better with large data sets. The more data you give it, the smarter it becomes. That's why companies like Google, Meta, and OpenAI rely heavily on deep learning, because they have massive amounts of data. And next, deep learning is best for unstructured data such as images, audios, videos, and text. Like spreadsheets or tables, this kind of data doesn't come neatly organized. Deep learning is extremely good at handling this messy real-world data. That's how face recognition works, voice assistants understand you, and ChatGPT generates text. Here's the exciting part. With Lovable AI, you can dive into all these concepts without needing to be an expert. Lovable AI is designed to simplify these processes, allowing you to create interactive AI projects that learn from data and make predictions in fun, engaging ways. You don't need to write complex code or learn how to train deep neural networks. Lovable AI makes it accessible for anyone, regardless of their technical background. Now that the basics are clear, let's put them into action by building our first Lovable AI project. Now let's get into Lovable AI website. You can just log in with your credentials, and this is the website that appears before you. Now you can just enter your credentials and this web page appears before you. As you can see, in the left-hand side, you will be having different features such as home, search, and resources. So you can also go through all the projects that you've created in this section. And if you've created multiple projects, like 10 or 15 projects, then you can also start a project so that you can go into that project and see it whenever you want. So as you can see here, these are the inbuilt templates that Lovable AI provides with. People with different professions can come into Lovable AI and choose their own template and work on it. Such as, for example, there is also an architect portfolio for architects and beauty websites and event platforms if you want to create an event, etc. So these are the inbuilt templates that you can go through. So now let's dive into building the AI travel planner. Here's how it works. The AI will take two inputs, budget and the number of days. Let's create a prompt in such a way that based on these inputs, the AI will predict which destinations and activities will fit within your budget and time frame. So here's how it works. So I've entered a prompt in such a way that the user enters their budget and the number of days. The AI uses this input to match destination and activities. Then it will gives you a detailed itinerary with destinations, activities, and estimated costs. So as you can see, it has created a perfect website for us. It also included these features: warm, travel-inspired design. So it has used warm tone for creating it. And it kept it simple, like we can just enter number of days, budget, and we'll get our perfect destinations. So let's test it. So if you want to plan a vacation for 10 days and $1,000, then it will provide you perfect destinations according to you. So it also shows estimated cost for the vacation, such as in Vietnam, it costs around $850, and here in 900 and this $950. It also shows the best season that you can visit that place, such as October to April, and here you can visit April to October, and this from July to September. So it shows the best places that you can visit in this season, such as in October to April. These are the highlights in the place, such as street food in Vietnam and overnight cruise, etc. So basically, what this AI does is that it created 3 places for you. It showed you the highlights of the place, and it also gave 2 to 3 lines of description about the place. You can just see them and go through them and plan your vacation accordingly. It also showed for which people this suits, such as Vietnam for foodies, and Indonesia, people who are into culture and nature lovers can visit this. And here, people who are adventure and history seekers can visit this and enjoy. So this is how the website works basically. We can also change and tweak the website according to our wish. So let's enter something in such a way that if a user enters a summer trip, the AI can suggest beach destinations with warm and sunny weather. And if it's winter, the AI can suggest mountain resorts or snowy destinations with winter activities. So you can also see the inbuilt features that AI provides according to your project. It also gave you an option of adding travel preferences and trip saving feature, etc. You can even test them as well. So as you can see, it has changed the website a little bit, and now we can test it again. Because we clicked on summer, it will be showing us a beach destinations with warm and sunny weather. So now it has changed the destinations according to our input. It is now showing Greece, Indonesia, and Portugal. So it shows the highlight places that you can visit, such as watching sunset and exploring the mountain villages, etc. So this is how it works. And you can also remix a project where you will get a copy of the project, and whatever changes you do, it will get changed in this copy of the project. So the original project remains the same. And you can also rename a project. My project is by default named as a Trip Genie. I can change it accordingly. So it got renamed. And if you've done 10 to 15 projects, you can also start a project and then go to that project accordingly. You can also create a folder and move a project into a folder. And these are the light, dark, and system preferences for your appearance. If you're having any doubt regarding the Lovable AI, you can ask the community or the help support box. They'll be helping you. So basically, the plans in Lovable AI, the free plan will be having 5 credits, and it resets every midnight. And depending on your project, you can choose Pro, Business, or Enterprise accordingly. So if you want to share your project or ask anyone regarding the doubts or need help from anyone, you can join Lovable on Discord and connect with them. So you'll also be having different templates according to your profession. You can choose them and go with that. You can also change the visual edits. These are the basic edits that AI has given you. So if you want to change the topic here, you can change it accordingly. So you can add something like discover your next escape, something like that. And you can change the background color, which suits that. So these are the background colors that you can choose. So you can change the colors and font the way you want and then save it. There's also a Lovable Cloud where you can enable cloud. This is a pro version where you don't have to install any backend servers such as Firebase or Supabase. You just have to enable cloud and you can host your project or authenticate it, etc. And this is a backend code that Lovable AI has written for your project. You can go to the code and change it accordingly as well. So you can also view analytics if you publish your project. So you can see it in a mobile view or tablet or a laptop view as well. So there's a publish option as well. So if you want to publish the project, you will be getting a URL here. You can share this URL in your GitHub and add it to your resume. So this is about our Lovable AI travel planner. This is all about the project. Feel free to get creative and modify the requirements, add your own ideas, and shape it in a way that suits your style. Let me help you how to write the perfect prompt. Be specific. Include details about features, style, and what you're trying to accomplish. Second, add structure. Break your prompt into clear parts like what you're building, what you want, and any rules or limits. Third, give examples. Reference apps, screenshots, or styles you like Lovable to know what to aim for. Next is work in steps. Build the core functionality of your app and then add or adjust individual features one by one. Next is refine and repeat. Review what Lovable creates, give feedback, and tweak your prompt to improve results. So now let's pause and understand what exactly happened in our project. The AI did not understand travel preferences in the way humans do. Instead, it used basic if-else logic to match the budget and the number of days with preset data about the destinations. This is a simple form of AI that makes decisions based on the data and the rules. You can see how powerful it becomes when you add more data and make it more interactive. Remember, testing is the key. Try different budgets and days and see how your AI responds. The more data you feed it, the more accurate the predictions become. Now let's make it personal. You can take this basic travel planner and add your personality. For example, include your preference. Let the AI suggest destinations based on your personal preferences, such as beach versus mountain, etc. Or fetch real-time data such as flights or accommodations from APIs to make it more accurate. This is where you can get creative and make your AI truly lovable. Now that you've built your AI travel planner, where do you go from here? The next step is sharing your creation with the world. Whether it's for fun or personal assistant or to help others plan their vacations, your AI is ready to shine. Here's what you can do next. Publish it. Share your AI travel planner with friends or even on social media. Everyone loves a great travel recommendation tool. Or embed it on a website. If you have a blog or a travel site, you can integrate your AI planner there to help visitors plan their trips directly from your site. Get feedback. Ask others to try it out. The more data you feed it, the better your AI becomes. You can improve it based on the feedback and the user preferences. Enhance the functionality. You can add advanced features like real-time flight prices, hotel bookings, and local events by integrating APIs. This will make your AI even more smarter, more accurate, and more personalized. And the best part, you can make this AI as big as you want. You can even extend it to a full-fledged travel website. The journey doesn't stop here. With just a few tweaks, you can turn this AI into a mobile app, a chatbot that helps users plan their trips via text or even integrate it with voice assistants. Your AI travel planner is only the beginning of the many amazing AI projects you can create. Before we wrap up, let me tell you something. All great AI projects start with simple ideas like building a travel planner. So if you can dream it, you can build it. Now I challenge you to build your own Lovable AI project, make it personal, and share it with the world. Thanks for watching. You've now learned how to build a Lovable AI travel planner, one that can suggest amazing trips based on your budget and travel days. Remember, AI is not just about coding. It's about creating something fun and meaningful that can make a real impact in your life. So go ahead, experiment, and make your AI project even more personal. Because the future of AI is not just about coding, it's about creating, and your journey starts today. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more beginner-friendly AI tutorials. Thank you.